Worm, prepare yourself. Damn Saiyan.
It has been confirmed. Dragon Ball Super will end, seems like soon, from what Toyotaro has been saying during an interview that he had with Napoli Comic-Con. And I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to this guy, Jovita or Goveta XV, his Twitter account. He did all the translations for this interview. It's actually a really good interview with Toyotaro. You can tell he's a really big fan of Dragon Ball Z. You can tell he's had a passion for it. And just after, you know, just reading the Goku Black arc that he has, you could tell that he has a. You could tell it's, from in my opinion, it's slightly better. It's got more jokes. It's got better designs when it comes to the sleekness of some of the characters and some of the animation look, the way it looks. So you know, it's a great interview. I would highly tell you guys to go ahead and recommend for you guys to go ahead and read that. But there is one part during the whole interview that everyone's losing their tits over, and this part right here where it says, where he told Napoli Comic-Con that we are preparing the ground to direct Dragon Ball Super into the original Dragon Ball Z ending. Wow, that's heavy stuff. And I mean, it's something that it should have been apparent at this point. We have Bola, we have Pan, and we've had Oob that has been you know, told that he's been foreshadowed now. So what does this exactly mean? Is this the end of Dragon Ball Super? Everyone's kind of commenting like this is the end. People are saying no, it can't end. It's ending too soon. It's just getting good. This and that. I personally do not think this is the actual ending of all of Dragon Ball Super. I've been saying it for quite a while. It is ripe right now for a time skip. A time skip going into the future, showing maybe a teenage Pan, Bola, have Goten and Trunks be the adults, Gohan be, you know, obviously older than that, but, you know, still be relevant. Goku, Vegeta. It's just ripe for more character creation and more character customization and just showing the adult versions of these guys. And it's just laying the groundwork, because we also even have Oob. So the way I'm thinking of it right before the time skip, I think that it's going to be something similar to what Naruto had did, where Naruto ended and then it went into Naruto Shippuden. So this Dragon Ball Super is probably, this is going to be, if at anything, because a lot of people are speculating this is the very end of Dragon Ball Super. This could be the end of Dragon Ball Super, but we could still get a, say, Dragon Ball Super Shippuden kind of thing, and after this ends, with a time skip into the future, coming right off of Dragon Ball Super. So that's kind of where I'm thinking this is going to go. I think that this Dragon Ball Super was meant to tell a interesting story from the end of Buu Saga all the way to the very, very end of Dragon Ball Z, what we saw there. It would be pretty funny if it was called Dragon Ball Super GT and then it showed like a revamped version of what we think of GT. I mean, if we do see Super Saiyan 4, it'll be in that time skip version, I think. If we do see a version of that, but they're gonna have to add in, like I said, more than likely at the very end of Dragon Ball Super, probably after this tournament arc, because it's already on episode 88. I think Naruto only went up to, I mean, for the main arc without any filler, went up to like episode 130. So we still got some time. We still have this tournament to go through. So the tournament itself, I think after this tournament arc is gonna start laying the groundwork for the future. You know, even Bola in this last episode seemed like she got a little bit bigger. So I'm thinking the way it's going to be is at the end of Dragon Ball Super, it's going to be something that really resembles the end of Dragon Ball Z. I don't think it's going to be beat for beat, because it, you know, I feel like the end of Dragon Ball Z was kind of rushed. I think it's going to be inspired by that ending. And as we can tell, Toyotaro, especially with Toyotaro, the manga version, he changed certain things, still keeping the main story alive. So I wouldn't be surprised if the ending of Dragon Ball Super again was inspired by the ending of Dragon Ball Z, but not beat for beat. We have maybe a new designs for Goten, new design, you know, maybe a new design for Trunks, as opposed to the ones that we saw at the end of Dragon Ball Z. Maybe Pan's a little bit older, instead of being like, you know, where she looked like she was maybe like in her like a toddler at the end of Dragon Ball Z. Then we have the tournament, you know, Goku finding Oob. Probably that's going to be the very end of Dragon Ball Z, and more likely the end. I mean, Dragon Ball Super, that's probably going to be the end. It's probably going to be that last tournament where Goku runs off with Oob, and he's like, I'm gonna go ahead and train you, and then maybe he takes him to like King Kai's world to train. He takes him also to, you know, Beerus' planet to train. He takes him all over the place to train, you know, Namek maybe. So that would be pretty interesting. That's just all speculation though. We don't really know how it's going to end, but it's apparent that they're gonna direct Dragon Ball Super into that ending of Dragon Ball Z, and then more than likely there's going to be a time skip, whether it's still going to be Dragon Ball Super between that time from now to that time skip, who knows. Maybe like I said, it'll be a Dragon Ball Super Shippuden type of thing, where we'll see a brand new series and a brand new story. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts. Just thought I'd bring you guys some news. Drop me a like if you liked my video. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys think of this news. What does it mean? And subscribe if you haven't already. I really would appreciate it, guys. I don't often ask, but you know, I've had a little bit of momentum lately, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like what I'm saying. This is going to be Dragon Ball Black signing off.